Welcome back to Bible Quiz, the Bible channel of Bible lovers. Are you ready to put your knowledge of the Old Testament prophecies to the test? In today's video, we've prepared 10 challenging questions that will help you gauge your understanding of these important biblical passages. Whether you're a seasoned Bible scholar or just starting your journey through the scriptures, this quiz is designed to deepen your appreciation for the wisdom and foresight found in the Old Testament. Are you ready? Let's begin this quiz of the Old Testament, 10 challenging questions about prophecies to test your biblical knowledge. What will happen to the idols on the day the Lord is exalted according to Isaiah chapter 2? Answer: they will be utterly abolished. In Isaiah 2 verse 18, it is stated, "And the idols he shall utterly abolish." This indicates that on the day the Lord is exalted, all idols will be completely destroyed. What does Ecclesiastes 7 verse 14 advise about the day of prosperity and the day of adversity? Answer: be joyful in prosperity and consider in adversity. Ecclesiastes 7 verse 14 advises, "In the day of prosperity be joyful, but in the day of adversity consider, God also hath set the one over against the other, to the end that man should find nothing after him." What does Ecclesiastes 8 verse 8 say about man's power over the spirit and death? Answer: no man has power over the spirit to retain it. Ecclesiastes 8 verse 8 states, "There is no man that hath power over the spirit to retain the spirit, neither hath he power in the day of death." This verse emphasizes the limitations of human control over life and death, highlighting the inevitability of death and the inability to control the spirit. What did King David instruct Joab to do with Uriah the Hittite in battle? Answer: set Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle and retire from him. In 2 Samuel 11 verse 15, David wrote a letter to Joab, instructing him to place Uriah in the front lines where the battle was fiercest and then withdraw from him so that he would be struck down and die. What does the Lord say he will do to the sinful kingdom in Amos 9? Answer: destroy it from off the face of the earth. In Amos 9 verse 8, the Lord declares, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord." What was the main concern expressed in the letter to King Artaxerxes regarding the rebuilding of Jerusalem? Answer: the city was rebellious and hurtful to kings. The letter to King Artaxerxes expressed concern that Jerusalem was a rebellious city, historically hurtful to kings and provinces, and that rebuilding it would lead to further insurrection and refusal to pay tolls, tribute, and customs. What did Boaz offer Ruth during mealtime in the field? Answer: bread and vinegar. In Ruth 2 verse 14, Boaz invited Ruth to eat with him and said, "At mealtime come thou hither, and eat of the bread, and dip thy morsel in the vinegar." This gesture was a sign of kindness and hospitality towards Ruth, who was a foreigner and a widow. What promise does the Lord make to the people of Judah and Israel in Jeremiah 33? Answer: to return their captivity and rebuild them. In Jeremiah 33 verse 7, the Lord promises, "And I will cause the captivity of Judah and the captivity of Israel to return, and will build them as at the first." What does Joel 2 verse 13 emphasize about God's character? Answer: he is gracious, merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness. Joel 2 verse 13 highlights God's compassionate nature, urging people to turn to him with sincere hearts, as he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness. Who is described as coming out of the wilderness like pillars of smoke, perfumed with myrrh and frankincense, with all powders of the merchant in Song of Solomon chapter 3. Answer: the beloved. In Psalm of Solomon 3 verse 6, it is described, "Who is this that cometh out of the wilderness like pillars of smoke, perfumed with myrrh and frankincense, with all powders of the merchant?" This passage refers to the beloved, who is often interpreted as a representation of King Solomon or a symbolic figure of love. What an enlightening journey we've just taken through the rich and intricate world of the Old Testament. From the profound prophecies to the powerful messages woven throughout the scriptures, we hope you found these 10 challenging questions both testing and inspiring. Whether you soared with your knowledge or discovered something new, every step is a victory in the quest for biblical understanding. Make sure to hit subscribe for more captivating quizzes and enlightening explorations of biblical truths. Thank you for joining us on this rewarding expedition. May the insights you've gained today linger in your heart and guide your path. Until we meet again, stay curious and blessed in your journey through the scriptures.